Hi guys, it's Debbie and I'm going to do a poured painting tonight, and I'm going to use acrylics and latex, and my acrylics are mixed with different various pouring mediums. Some of them are golden, some of them are latex and liquid text tonight, and the latex paints are just the perfect consistency that, you know, they pretty much they come out that way. You can water them down or put some mine just came out perfectly. And all of them have a squirt of this blaster silicone lubricant that I bought from Lowe's. I'm guessing that you can buy it many places, but that's just where I bought it at. And before I get started, I want to show you guys a couple things. I mentioned to you on another video, and I don't know if you noticed, like, I paint on these plastic lids, and when it gets enough paint on there, I'll pull off these paint skins, and you can use them if you do mixed media painting. You can use them in that. You can use them on, you know, various different things. I have a friend, I've been saving, I have quite a few of them around here, and I was starting to throw some of them out, and I have another friend who's an artist. She said save some for her, so I'm going to start saving some of them for her, but because I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. I don't do too much mixed media painting, but maybe you do. And so these are kind of cool to have if you're going to. This is one I pulled off. This one I kind of liked. Sorry, I kind of have it bent over. But here's a couple just different ones, what they look like. And and then here, this one has I don't know, I just think that I'll come up with something, but if you're doing like a mixed media painting, you can rip off the parts that you want. Now, also the other thing you can do with these, this is an abstract painting, just, you could take and, you rip a piece of this off, and you can, if you put some wet paint on right here and just say this is, you know, you wanted to fit that in there, the wet paint, it'll seal right to the, I believe it will seal. Anyways, I did it one time, so I'm not a professional on it, but I had some wet paint and I took a little piece off and I stuck it in there, and I thought it was kind of cool. So just, you know, that is just one idea that you could do. But anyways, I'm going to bring it down. We're going to get painting. We're going to do a poured painting, and I'm going to use an 8x10 canvas. Okay. Okay, different than what I normally do. There we go. I normally have used always little cups, and I have my fork in there, but this is really a much better way to store them once you mix them all up. If you use them like a blender like I do to mix them up and store them in these. I only have a few of these, so I haven't done all my paints yet. But, you know, the only thing is I always have a general idea how thick this is when I'm stirring it that way. And these, you're going to have to kind of test a little ahead of time. But I'll tell you what is so nice about that is, you know, unless you're adding more paint to it, it's all mixed up. It's ready to go. It has everything in it. So, but I do still like to give them a little shake before I use them. Anyways, over time, I think I'm going to switch and start using this for all of them. And maybe what I'll do I don't know how I guess I'll have to open them up and stick something in and stir it and make sure it's the right consistency. But anyways, I think, no guarantees with me, I am going to do these. This is a purple, this is a purple. They're just two different kinds, acrylic, latex. I think I'm going to use, and they're two different, a little bit different purples. I'm going to use those and these. So this is what's going in the pour cup along with the white. So, but if you watch any of the videos, I was going to put a little touch of black in there too. But you know what? I don't think I have enough of that ready. Darn it. So we won't do that for this pour. All right. I'm going to start with purple, I guess. See, this is, I'm always like, I like to do that. I mean, I'm always testing it and feeling it. And then I have an idea if it's too thick, but I'll get used to doing it with this. So, anyways. And the one thing I noticed by putting them in those containers is they don't have, sorry, I'm going to put my gloves on. They don't dry out. And if you buy these, try to get one with the little sealed lid on it. Some of them don't come that way. I want to go get some, but I was just at the store just the other day, and I just can't seem to remember when I'm out that I want to get them yet, but I will. So once I remember that they're there. Okay, I'm going to put a little more pink in here. I already got paint all over my hands from mixing the paint, so I don't know why it matters. Okay, because I'm doing an 8x10 canvas. This is a 16-ounce cup. I really only need it halfway, so I'm going to slow down on some of this other stuff. I'm going to put this purple in. I just want a little bit of something dark in there. God, I said I was going to stick with those colors. I'm already changing my mind. I spilt one of my ice. I usually like to use this Critatex paint, and I spilt it right before I was going to do this painting, and I just decided, I'm not going to mix any more right now. So I left it at that. Okay, can you guys see the cup real good? I'm going to have to do a little touch of red. I don't know why. Like I said, you never know what you're going to get with me. Now the thing is that these do pour out a little differently than on the cup. You have more of a, what I could do is take the lid off and just pour it out. And that would give me kind of some of the same. And the reason I'm just I was hoping to have some of the colors separate a little bit, not so mixed together. So I was pouring that one a little lower. Yeah, let's see what it's doing. What the heck? We got enough in there, I think. God, I hope I like it. Now I'm kind of starting to worry about it. Oh, did I put enough color in there? All right, I'll move you just over a little bit so you... Okay. Well, what do you guys think? A little piece out. See? Oh, a lot of white there. Woohoo. It's going to be a whiter one. But not for long. You know what I noticed the other one? Every once in a while, when they do lie that dry, they don't change a whole lot. But every once in a while, I'll notice the white really lightens up. So, not all the time, but lately it has. So I thought this time I'd put a little more white in. I'm not even ready. I'm just going to touch it real quick. It's a powerful one. Phew. Okay. I'll scoop up some of that. Caught a cell right on there. See it? Oh. So anyways, I'm painting this on one of these bucket lids, and it has a lot of paints left on it. And so eventually, when it gets full enough, I'll make a new. I'll pull this paint, all these paint skins, as I want to call it. I'll pull those off, and then we'll see what that one makes. I don't know. It's just kind of something different, fun to do, you know. Okay, I'll tell you about this, what I like here. I am enjoying all of this, and I enjoy this. And I like the top right here. I like this whole top. This right here, I'm not too sure what I want to do with that part. I'm kind of bored, kind of not, I can't say I'm the happiest with that part, but, you know, I'm just trying to think of something. I got a few colors left in here. There's something I could do with the paint. Something I could do without doing too much. I'm trying to think of what to do. Sorry, guys. I don't know what you think is good, but I just kind of feel like I guess I could stay like this. I wish I could hear your thoughts. Send them through. Send them through. Do I want to pour some more of this on? Sugar flat. I think I will. Just if I hold it up high enough, maybe I can get it skinny enough. I'm not sure if I like that. I don't know if you can see that. It just didn't come out too exciting there. No, it's not making too many changes, is it? You can't really see it. It's amazing how it kind of matches what's already there. And only because I added extra purple. I don't know if you saw me do that. I might have pulled it off the screen there. I add a little extra purple and white to it. Just going to add a little touch. I'm going to turn that fan off. Just because I think that's some of the reason why you can't. Okay. I just stuck my fork in there just because I'm going to add a little more, and I wanted it to kind of move. I didn't want it to be too separate. Okay, so what am I going to do to make this? It really didn't need that, but I don't know. I just felt the urge to do something else to it. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave it alone because that will widen out over a little bit of time. That will widen out. Probably not as wide as this, but it will get wider. Unless a bunch of cells hop in there, but I think it'll mostly widen up a little bit. Anyways, I get this a little closer for you to see. Hopefully not. I don't want to really, whoops, I am moving it. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, I can't get it to, can't tilt it to get this thing out of there, to get the glare off of there. But anyways, I'm going to leave this one alone, and we'll see what it's going to do. It's usually, like mine usually stay pretty much the same, but this I expect to widen just a little bit. Maybe not too much, but a little bit. So, well guys, thank you for stopping by.